Hey everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Continuing on with this crafting process of making a junk journal from a composition notebook. And this is as far as I've gotten. This is a craft with me as it happens process. So you may see things change. I may completely change the arc of the destiny of this. You never know. This is completely dry now. And I'm still kind of just making sure some of the pages come apart easily. But I've gone ahead and just coffee dyed, soaked, splattered, smudged some coffee on here. That was just totally fun. I love making pages look old and vintage, and they have this wonderful crinkliness to them once they've been coffee dyed, whether you air dry or you bake them dry. Baking gives us a little more crisp, sometimes a little too crisp, but crispness to the papers, and just air drying, they're still a little bit more pliable, I want to say. But still very cool colors and patterns and things like that. So we have collaged the inside of this, and we started on the outside. So I guess I'm just going to keep working over here in this process unless something inspires or changes the process, which that could happen at any moment. Already having some more thoughts about this. I haven't Mod Podged it yet. Have my Mod Podge here ready with remnants of my desk somewhere beneath me. Here is, I guess I'm working with Scotch permanent glue stick now because this is one I grabbed, and I'm just gonna do a nice layer of this down. This one is definitely softer. Like when you do this, you get through it faster, which is probably by design. But let's see how it fares. I think it's gonna be okay. It definitely gives a good base of something to stick to, and you can get to the edges very easily with the glue stick. All gluey glue there, putting the cap back on so it doesn't dry out, and continuing with the collage process. And there's really no right or wrong way to do this other than to just do it, and it's all good. And I know we get very particular with our placement of things, but it's hard to put it in the wrong place when you're collaging, because you can always collage over, collage under. Can't collage under. Well, peel it all apart you could, but you just sort of keep going and see what happens. And I've got a pile of papers over here, little collage pieces, everything from old letters to foreign writing. I'm probably going to sand some of the edges off, so I'm not worried about getting totally right at the edge, but putting most of the text stuff down. Maybe some music in here. Okay, and you can always go over little straight edges with torn paper. Let's see, now I can't see what I'm doing here. Let me see. Can't see what I actually stuck to this page or is available for placement. You're available. Hello, I'm available for placement. Yeah, there we go. Okay, maybe do one of these darker ones. Can you sing? Can I sing? Ha, they ask. I guess they do need to ask. We're at that point in life. Singing is a bit of a pipe dream for me, like a bucket list thing. So I'm just sort of having fun singing a little bit lately. It's fun. And that's maybe also why my my voice always sounds a little ratty as well, because I strain my voice sometimes when I sing, which you're not supposed to do, but I do it anyway because it's fun. There you go. All right, here's some more text. And it really doesn't matter what the text is. It's neat if it's cool text, like something that you're interested in, like maybe botanical information or whatever. It doesn't matter, but it's you can use anything. And you can also color it or rubber stamp on it or do fun things to it. It's all good. Here's a little picture piece. All right. I need some more glue. Maybe I'll just use a little piece here. It's a little peep through spot right there. Just cover that up. I'm getting very excited about the gluing stage of this. I think it's going to be fun, interesting. I'll put you there. Okay. Maybe a little edge. Oops. Okay. More paper. Oh, this is a cool piece. Maybe I'll use this one. Let me use this one. Alright. Okay. Whoop. It tore. Then we'll just re-glue it and stick it back down. It's kind of the fun thing that you can do with collage. Alright. Okay. Just showing a little bit there. And what are we going to put down there? Let's see what we have left over. And this might only be layer 1. Maybe I'm going to go back and double layer it. I'm getting the feeling I might want to do that. I need more glue here. Let me just glue this whole thing. Nice horse hoof here. Donated by Leonardo da Vinci. Did he have any idea who was going to end up in my junk journal? Nope, I'll bet he didn't. He knew a lot of things, but he didn't know that. All right, here we go. Oh well, covered half of it. That's okay, just makes it stronger. We get all the areas, looks like it. Any obviously areas that are more easily tackled now by just tacking down little edges that might need extra tacking. That way they will be nicely adhered. Now at this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and sand off the edges so I know what my edges, my borders look like, and then probably Mod Podge it, and then decide whether I want to do another layer on top. Now I could totally, let me just check thickness. That's not bad, honestly. What about this side? Not bad, honestly. I may only need to do one layer of this because the Mod Podge will add a layer of thickness to it as well. And voila, here is our old friend of friends, sanding sponge or sanding block, whatever you care to choose to call it. This is an easy way to, this is a thicker paper, of course, right here. Yeah, it came off. The thinner papers, they sand off pretty easily, and they also go around corners very easily, so you don't have to micro cut that off with your scissors. It just comes out perfect. So easy. Best tool ever. Worth the investment. You can get it at any hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, any of those, Ace. Or you can get them at Walmart and stuff like that, I'm sure, too. Although I haven't actually looked for them there. Or you can get them online. You can buy them. They usually sell them in packs of 3 or 5 or something. They're so handy to have around. You can use them for so many things. You just got to remember you have it. All right, just sanding. Not too aggressively, but enough. We're only taking off a very thin piece of paper. There we go. Now get this here. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to come out and do this side. So there's any little edges that are overhangers. And sanding always gives a nice smooth finish. It's a very, very handy tool. And check with your fingers to feel the smoothness. Yep. Oh, here's a little edge we could probably glue in. Yep. Okay. That is done well. Double check this side. Oh, we have a little more work to do over here. Okay, where's our glue lid? Don't forget your glue lid. Don't forget to retract craft knives. Those are things that are important to remember. Since we're on the inside, smooth. I'll get that one on. That'll be on the outside. These are in the inside overhang. Not much. It's mostly all outside overhang. All right. So hope your day is going well. Hope you're having fun with your papers. What project are you working on today? Let us know down below. Are you getting ready for Christmas yet? Are you still in the summer mode? Are you focusing on back to school? Are you into Halloween? Back to school, that would be a good theme. Maybe I'll do a Digikit for back to school. I'll have to think about that, like a school-based one. Let's forget about that. I don't have kids, so I don't think about that back to school stuff as much. Back to school to me means cheap prices on craft materials at the office supply stores. So that's what back to school means. Where everybody else is like getting ready for the you know, getting all the things organized, the school clothes and all that stuff. I do remember I was a kid at one point, so I have some big memory of that. And there we go. Tack any of these little babies down that might be sticking up a little. Okay, you're down, pretty much downy down, down. You're a little up. I'll get you back down. Okay. All right, there we go. So now let's clear the deck. Oh, this deck of decks. I did have, where is it? Oh, nope, completely gone. Everything's gone. I used to have all these plastic sheets hidden under my desk, but I guess that means we're going to be using one of these to put down. Now that's actually becoming a very nice piece of flour sack material. This is a tea towel I get from Walmart. I love them. And they really take the coffee dye and inks and paints really well. Today it is going to be used for something to paint on with the Mod Podge. Let me get my paintbrush. Hold on. I'm right here. Looking for my paintbrushes. Where are you? No. Do I already have them? Maybe I already have. I do. I already have them over here. Are you a paintbrush? Hang on. Oh. She's going to have to move some things. Yes, there is movement going on. Okay. Digging. Oh, hang on. Okay, I just saw something that inspired me, and so I thought I might do this since I'm here and all. My Digikit here of vintage flowers just fell on this page, and I thought it would be really, really fun to get everything else out of the way. Maybe put some of these flowers on this page. Just looking for my little scissors. They're somewhere here in this. I know you're here. Okay, I'll use these. Not my favorite ones, but they will work in a pinch. All right, so let's just fussy cut out a few of these babies. And that'll give us something to give little focal points in the, oh, I just cut this part, in the cover area. So a little torn paper, a little botanical image. If you don't have Digikits, you can always get pictures from books or magazines. Things like that are great to use, or you could draw little pictures and put them on. You could rubber stamp images, but I think this just has the right color tonations and kind of vintage feel that I want for this journal. All right. And I'm not an exact fussy cutter. Where's my coffee? All right, slurp. I am, maybe, yeah, that is kind of cool. Maybe something like that. That would look cute. Maybe I even want to ink it, give it a little bit of enhancement. Or maybe I want to run a aquarellable Stabilo pencil around it, which I just saw here. Oh yeah, we could do that. All right, so let's glue this down. All right, here we go, Scotch Create glue stick. Let's see what you're made of here. Or Scotch glue stick. I'm gonna be gluing all over this, so. Okay. There we go. Now you're down. I got a little floral essence there. Maybe I want to do something on the inside like that. I had another one. I flung it off into the abyss. Did anybody see where it went? Oh, I know I'm going to get an earful. Okay, this is going to be how, I'll just let you know so you don't even have to bother writing it. Pam, we really like your videos, but it would be very nice if you would be organized before you start them. Just so that, you know, the flow is good and the energy and the information, and you don't waste so much time looking for stuff because, you know, although we like your videos, it's not that fun while waiting for you trying to find your stuff. And I get that. I totally get that. So I'm doing my best. I want you to know I've fallen behind the 8 ball and cleaning my desk, as you can see. I have no secrets. Who are we kidding? I have no secrets here. So that is quite evident. And I'm doing my best, and maybe today is the day. And I have a strong feeling today is the day the desk will be cleaned. Until, of course, we craft again, and then it's a mess again. And I am unapologetic. I'm brazen. Let's face it, I'm brazen. All right. Hey. Okay. Yeah, so like that, or something like that would be good. Okay. Coming along, and this is Vintage Flowers, and I'll try and put the link down below in the description box if you're interested in that. Digikit. Okay. So this line is going like that. I don't want to kind of mirror that line. I want to break it a little bit just to give the eye some variety and orientation. I feel like maybe a small flowery thing. Let me see if I can. Oh, yes, I can. Look at that. I have more of these. Yes, yes, I can. What is this? Well, I've got a whole bunch. I got a whole page. Look at that. I love this kit. It's one of my favorite kits. Nope, wrong thing. Cutter bees, where are you? Here you are. Okay, like the pinks and the peaches. Here we go. Make sure it's a different one. Not exactly a small one. Maybe I'll just do one flower. Yeah. Maybe I'll do these 3 flowers. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll cut them out a little better when I get them out here. A little fine-tuning cutting here. Gonna look extra fancy. It'd be better if I had my readers on, but alas, I don't have my readers on. It's okay. All right. Make sure we don't glue any of that down. So we have maybe one here, one like there, and maybe this yellow one is very pretty. Let's cut this baby out. The yellowy rose, sort of peony. Let me just cut it out of here first of all. It's easier to dissect. Okay, and we go down. There we go. All right. Okay, we're gonna rotate it like that. Okay, that's good. All right, so we got a little floral essence. I do like flowers. I'm big into botanicals and I'm big into nature. Oh, nature. Maybe I could add like a real piece of nature. Let me go look. Hold on. Okay, so this is how bad the disaster is. I have a whole bunch of dried flowers, and I can't find any of them because they're hiding on me somewhere. I know they're in here. I can find dried leaves, but not the dried flowers, so I may default to some stickers. And let's try this. Okay, this is kind of a, this is a stargazer lily. Now we will be here for an hour as Pam peels back Stargate. Oh, got it. Okay, it's not gonna be that bad. It gave way. Oh, yep. Gave way more than I thought. Okay, it's pretty sticky. Actually, this is sticky enough because I'm gonna coat it with Mod Podge. So I don't need to run it over the glue stick. Put that down. That looks pretty. Oh, there's sunshine alerting us of a leaf blowing or a squirrel moving. Something like that is happening in the area. Well, that's a pretty one. Just grabbed a bunch of these. Love these. Very nice. This is like a rosy one. That's pretty. Mm-hmm. Oh, too big there. Too big there. We need something smaller. Looking in the collection of fleurs. These are all a little big. A little big. Maybe I can use a piece of this. We'll see. Not the right color. Let's see. How about this guy? Here are the right colors. Can't orient you that way. Might have to orient this way or here. Maybe here. Don't want to do too much. Just an essence, not too big. Part of this? I might have to go for something else. No, maybe these are not going to cut it. Hold on. Okay, I have a few other options. I have this butterfly, which might be good. These strong, smaller butterfly might even be better. There would be, yeah, I think that's going to do it. That's going to be it. Sometimes you have to try them on for size. I don't know if I'm going to get this apart, will I? Yes, it is one of those days where magic is happening. Paper Outpost, yay. All right. You're already stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck. Now that aquarellable Stabilo pencil. Oh, can you see that? Boop. Aquarellable Stabilo 8046 water soluble graphite pencil, and I'm just gonna run around the edges of the focal points, and you can have multiple focal points. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, this one, just kind of a fun process. The butterfly got to get outside of the plastic area, so he's going to be a little wider than the actual butterfly. And this is optional. It's all optional, but this is just kind of a fun little effect. If you want to amplify your focal point, just run around it lightly with the pencil. It's a water-soluble pencil, so it works almost like watercolor. And then your sticker. And it can be kind of a loose drawing. Oops, not that loose, Pam. Keep it off the drawing itself. Ah, too late. Okay, so now where you really need a Q-tip, this would be one of those moments. Or you could also, let me show you, I don't always use a Q-tip. I can do different things. I have things. Let me play with them. I have a brush. This is what? A 4. It's a 4. Okay, so let's get our water. Really handy to have a squirt bottle. There's water in it. Here's your handy anywhere goes cup right here. Okay. Now we're just going to release a little water, and it's just going to make that pencil bloom a little bit. And a good saturated brush is the way to go. You want saturated, so you get more bloom. Here. I'm gonna go a little closer so you can see better. I really need my readers. Who am I kidding? Get them out. Get them out. Don't be shy. All right, that's better. Oh, I see. I missed a spot. I wouldn't have even seen that. Okay. It's the shape of a heart. Does anybody notice that? Like a real anatomical heart? I wonder if you can just spritz it. Oh. Okay, we're trying something new. It's only paper. Relax. It's blooming on its own. Look at that. I don't even have to do any work. Let's just try this again. All right, let's try it over here. Okay. Yeah, look at that. This is for the complete lazy crafter. You don't even have to use a brush. Spritz it and it blooms. You can probably mop up any extra. Get like too much water, which could happen. Now we are going to Mod Podge over this, and Mod Podge is white glue mixed with a little extra water. So I'm not that worried about putting water on it because there's already water going to be on it. And I'm just going to take this. This is a little trick. You might want to put a piece of paper between this and your signatures underneath. If you have any signature paper, my signature is entirely tucked under there, so it's even, so that's okay. But just be mindful that the Mod Podge might go everywhere, especially if you Mod Podge like I do. Let me just back you up a little bit. Okay. Put everything out of danger's way. Get the Mod Podge rolling. Get my painter. Here's my painting brush. It's kind of a flat. Oh, this is some old brush I got somewhere, but I use it for my glue. Here is my Mod Podge that I poured yesterday. Oh, goodness gracious. Where are my minions? Okay. Oh yes, I don't have minions. I am the minion. All right, so I'm going to paint down into the project first. It's a good idea when you have little edges of things to come around them from all angles, because that will help tack down the loose edge. If you paint everything in one direction, you're not going to get under things, and you want to get under things with the glue so it tacks everything down. And if it didn't tack it down, you're going to have to go in there and tack it down, so you might as well get it good from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You feel me? I think that's a weird saying. You feel me? Okay. All right, here we go. Tacking down. It's pretty easy process, and you can be methodical about it. Like go this way, and then you might want to repeat and go this way. Now the whole idea with Mod Podge is to go light, and I tend to over thicken it, put it on too thick basically, but if you go light it'll dry very quickly and you won't get yellowy globby areas that will show up. Now I'm going up and down, north and south, so we want to go east and west and then north and south. Now it has water in it, so it will make some of the paper warple. Be prepared, be emotionally ready for that. It will happen, and be okay with it. Talk yourself down. Tell yourself it's going to be okay. All right, because it is, because it's only paper. And if you totally over soak it, you walk away, you come back, and it all magically seems to be okay. So that's what's going down here today. All right. And if there's anything that's sticking up or warpling weird, you can either tut it, tear it, rip it later. You can do things. There are things that can be done, so don't worry. It's going to be all right. Okay, just make sure there's... See, I have a couple drops of glue here. Maybe I want to just remove those because I don't want them to get stuck here. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we're going to do this side. I know it's such a mess out here. I am fully acutely aware, and I still don't care. Okay. It's kind of, I feel like I'm with my stuff. Okay, going in from the edges. Maybe I want to coat those little exterior edges just a little bit, so they get sealed as well, which is nice. Okay, coming around. Here's a little extra paper we don't want glued in there. You gotta watch out for those migratories. Yeah, they'll come in and nest and on your paper, and you don't want it to be that. See, here's an uppy. I'm getting in there under the uppy, and I'm making it a downy. Now it's a downy, and everything's okay. There's an unknown something, and it's in the book, and I can't pull it out, so we're just going to glue it down. Some thread that wanted to be there, so we're going to let it be there. Not going to create a fuss. No, it's going to be all right. Now we're just going to go up in the general upward direction. We'll call that north. We're going to paint north. North. Probably too thick, but it was too thick. Just spread it out a bit. It's all right. It's all right. Just remember that. Just tell yourself that. We don't really know that it's all right. We're just trying to convince ourselves it's all right. But it's probably going to be all right because it really is only paper. So come down from the north a little bit, all the way. Make sure this gets you the under the little edges and helps glue things down when they don't want to glue down on their own. Okay, now we're going to do a little east-west. East, 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 west, 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 west. And you always know west and east is west. Well, it all depends what direction you're facing. You have to be facing north to say this. So you have to know where north is, and then you can say it spells the word we, west, east, we. So if you're pointing north, you can say that. If you're pointing south, it won't work. So just forget I said any of that. But I live in Florida where, depending on what your coast you're on, the water is on your west or on your east. And when you move from one coast to the other, it messes with your head eternally. And that's what happened to me. I used to live in the Fort Lauderdale area. And the water was always on the east. The sun rose in the east and sets in the west. So that would mess with your head too, because you didn't know what to expect. Now here you're wanting to go back and just double quickly check to see if there's any air bubble. Like sometimes the glue bubbles if it's too thick. So just check. You might see if a bubble or two. It's not a big deal if you get a bubble. You can pop it, go over it before it's dry. And if not, it'll dry and you'll just deal with it. It'll be okay. All right. So like I said, it's going to be okay. All right. So, all right, hold on.
Okay, everybody, it's Sunshine here. I'm sneaking in for an impromptu Pop Cub report coming to you from the paper Outpost. This is secret. Mom doesn't know I'm here. She went off to get a snack, and I snuggled in here. I just want to tell you how much I love you and that everything is all right. And to remember that it's only paper. I don't know, I heard that somewhere, vaguely in my mind's distance, recesses, I don't know, somewhere, but I've heard that everything's going to be all right. So, love you. Happy crafting. Here comes Mom. Okay, everybody pretend like nothing happened. Sunshine out.
Okay, I just got back from looking for a snack, apparently, and all is well. Everybody's fine, and Sunshine is nowhere to be found. Apparently, he's hiding under the couch or something. He just doing his own thing today. Oh, you son? Okay, fine. But anyway, for those of you who don't know, I have a drop-down description box with all my links in it. So if you're looking for the free monthly emailed newsletter link, my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. I have an Etsy shop with journals and bundles and kits and fundles. Printable images, which are called Digikits, and FUNDLEs, which are collections of old and interesting papers, something like the things you saw here today, plus many other things. 100+ pieces, free priority mail shipping with that purchase. Here, if you can't do the drop-down list, here is the master link to get to all my hyperlinks. Painstakingly type that into your device and you will luckily get there. Okay, so I have a merchandise shop, which, if you like the phrase create with reckless abandon, or everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise, you can get that on a t-shirt, sweatshirt, zip hoodie, mug tote, or water bottle. These come in different colors as well, so you can pick your favorite color, as well as the clothing items. And also, I have an Amazon shop. If you're looking for favorite tools and supplies, you should be able to find links for the items there. And that does help my shop, but you do not pay more for the items for using my links, so thank you very much. And also, you can find me on social media, on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, Facebook group. Come join our Facebook group. We're going to have a lot of fun doing weekly and monthly challenges, as well as seeing what you guys make from these videos. And thank you very much to all the mods and admins for helping us through this wonderful time, keeping it a safe, happy, and focused place for everybody. And remember, most of all, that fun can be simple. And create with reckless abandon, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.